Hi folks, Emily Davenport here. I'm the founder and clinical director of Davenport Creative Arts Therapy. Since you can't always talk your way out of anxiety, depression, and trauma, our therapists specialize in integrating creativity and art making in psychotherapy sessions. With that being said, I want to jump into an important topic. So, what is art therapy? What do sessions look like? And how do we integrate art into therapy sessions? So, let's start with what art therapy is. Art therapy is just essentially a form of psychotherapy that involves creative self expression for the purpose of healing, insight, self discovery, and being able to access different parts of yourself. So, the interesting, or what I think is very interesting too, is that when you create art, you use a different part of your brain than when you just talk. So, literally, using this other therapeutic tool in therapy just opens more opportunities to access different parts of yourself, to see things in a completely different way, and to express and explore maybe things that verbal therapy can't access. So, at this organization, at Davenport Creative Arts Therapy, what we do is use art therapy and art making as a tool to enhance the verbal therapy process. However, there are many art therapists out there too that use more of a pure art therapy treatment approach, which looks more like using art and the creative process throughout the whole session, with maybe just a little bit of talk therapy within that too. So it's a whole range of what an art therapy session can look like. However, what does it look like specifically when working with our therapists? So, what that looks like is an invitation to practice some kind of mindfulness or brief meditation to help ground yourself into the beginning of session. With that being said, the therapist will organically, through talk therapy, explore how you're doing, what's going on, what comes up for you, what do you want to get out of the session, right? So this might even start sometimes with a warm up art making directive if it's helpful. Again, it can look so different though, because it really depends on what you're wanting, what you're needing, what you want to get out of therapy, what your treatment goals are. So, in some sessions, we could make art for most of the session, depending on what you're needing. And in other sessions, there might not be any art making whatsoever, and that's okay too. So, at Davenport Creative Arts Therapy, we integrate modalities such as cognitive behavior therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, EMDR, and other therapies along with the art making process as well in order to complement and enrich those therapies. So, with that being said, the final note I want to express is that being able to explore and express yourself through creativity, we believe, is such a healing and profound experience for the children, adolescents, and adults that we work with. We've gotten so much positive feedback about using and integrating this playful modality. And it can look so many different ways through so many different modes of art making and creativity. So I hope this creates some kind of insight too. And thank you so much for visiting today, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.